WWE, make up your mind. Which one is the face, which one is the heel? It's a wrestling storyline. It shouldn't be this hard to decipher a wrestling storyline. Hey yo, what it do? My name is George something, and I just want to make a quick video about CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Their fucking feud. I just want to rant on this. But before I start, I just want to tell everyone to go ahead and join the Hood Gang Network today. It only costs $2.99, alright? It helps the channel and it helps the cause. If you don't want to join, there are options below. Super stickers, super thanks, you know how it is, cuz help the channel whichever way you can. Now on to the topic at hand, CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud. What are my thoughts on this? Alright, of course this is a lazy video. It's just George something sexy ass voice and some random gameplay. I'm not sure what I'm playing right now, but yeah, here's what you're gonna see for most of the time. Now, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. What are my thoughts on their feud so far? For me, the feud has been a little bit repetitive. I feel like CM Punk has been this obsessed ex-girlfriend. Drew McIntyre is like the boyfriend trying to move on, but you know, he has to deal with this obsessive girlfriend who can't move on from the shit, from the breakup. That's CM Punk, alright? You think about it, it's like everywhere Drew McIntyre goes, CM Punk is just, you know, ruining everything, interfering in every match during WrestleMania, and then that one Raw, and then Clash of the Castle, and then lately Money in the Bank, you know? And you would think about it like, poor Drew McIntyre, like George something, you know, I can relate to Drew McIntyre here. Because here's the thing, George something and Drew McIntyre is going through similar things. What do I mean by that? We are both going through a shit year. Put this into perspective. Drew McIntyre, when he first won a world title at WrestleMania, there was no crowd. Drew McIntyre, for the most part, he became champion with no audience, alright? You remember the pandemic era, there were no audience. It was just a couple of screens watching. Poor Drew McIntyre, he finally won the big one, and then there was no one to watch him, alright? Just think about it, that's fucking sad. That is sad as fuck. Like, think about it, that's shit. And then years later, the crowds finally returned. You finally get to have a chance to win the big one in front of a large crowd at WrestleMania. Yes, Drew McIntyre won the title, but he lost the title in a few minutes, alright? So think about it, that's very sad. That could ruin everyone's year, anyone's year, alright? So I think Drew McIntyre is going through a very, very shit year in storyline. I'm not sure with his real life, but in storyline, Drew McIntyre is going through a very fucking fuck year, right? And you could say Drew McIntyre deserved it because he injured CM Punk. Here's the thing, CM Punk, he gets injured easily. Let's be fucking real. Remember when he was at AEW? He gets fucking injured all the time. And now look at him. He's at WWE and he gets injured easily. He still gets injured easily. Keeps on interfering with Drew McIntyre's world title matches, and Drew McIntyre can't seem to catch a break. As soon as he gets a chance to finally win the title in front of a crowd, he loses the opportunity because of CM Punk, and he never got a title reign, a long title reign because of CM Punk, and it's very, very sad. You could feel for the guy, motherfucker, right? And I was quite a bit annoyed because that's Drew McIntyre's fucking hometown. You should have just let Drew McIntyre win. have him hold the title for a month and then put it back on Priest because CM Punk, interfered or whatever. That would bring into the Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk feud. They could have done something else with this shit. You know what? I was watching Money in the Bank, our fucking replay or a highlight thing on YouTube. Drew McIntyre actually won the briefcase, and then he tried to cash in on Seth Rollins and Damian Priest. He was about to win the title, and then I was like, I was watching with my girlfriend, and I was like, I told my girlfriend, hey, wouldn't it be funny if somehow, some way, CM Punk came out again under the ring, and then he ruined Drew McIntyre's chance at a title opportunity? I was joking to my girlfriend, wouldn't it be funny if that happened? And then I turned around, I looked at the TV screen, and I fucking jinxed it. I was like, shit, I was only kidding. I was just joking. I wasn't making a prediction. I was just joking. It was just satire. And then it actually fucking happened. Like, what the fuck? I guess you could say this is my fault because, it's my fault that Drew McIntyre lost the title. Fucking hell, like, shit. Poor Drew McIntyre. And then me and my girlfriend were laughing, I was right and everything. Like, I was just joking around, and then I was just, what the fuck? Whatever the fuck I said, it came true. What the hell? But yeah, overall, my thoughts on the whole Drew McIntyre and Punk feud, I think it's very repetitive now. Yeah, they're dragging this for too long. I know, yes, I know CM Punk is still injured. He's still recovering, but, they should have just let Punk rest for a bit. So that he can have a, full recovery. They should put this on Hell in a Cell or whatever, or a I Quit match or a Last Man Standing. Because, think about it, this feud is already fucking, personal. What better way to end a personal feud than in Hell in a Cell? That's what I think. They have a super intense, very personal rivalry. So why don't they just settle this and end this whole thing within Hell in a Cell? I think that's a good idea, right? If you ask me, that's a pretty good idea. Is CM Punk the face or the heel? Who's the face? Who's the heel in this feud? I don't get it. I don't understand how Punk is the face here, because he has become annoying now, to be honest. And I'm starting to root for Drew McIntyre now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is CM Punk a face or a heel? Because from what I'm seeing, I think this is the work of a heel. I think CM Punk is the heel here. WWE, make up your mind. Which one is the face? Which one is the heel? It's a wrestling storyline. It shouldn't be this hard to decipher a wrestling storyline. Jeez. Anyway, what are your thoughts on all of this? What are your thoughts on this whole feud? Put it in the comments below and let me know. For me, it fucking sucks. Join the Hood Gang Network today. $2.99, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't nothing if it's from George something. Aight, the World Heavyweight Champ has gotta head out.